In today's video, I'm actually heading out to Idaho for the first time to hunt black bears. Now, if you watch the channel a lot, you'll know that I'm from Kentucky and I've never done anything like this. So I'm gonna be completely out of my element. And to be honest, I'm probably gonna be completely lost out there. Now, I'm super excited about this trip, but without further ado, let's go ahead and wrap it up in Kentucky and head on out to Idaho. Goodbye, May. Goodbye, Kanye. Goodbye, Daryl. Goodbye, Steven. Goodbye, Mammy.
If you don't care, can I stop by the house and get my other medicines?
Alright guys, we've made it to our almost destination. We're staying on out here in the hotel, and then we're making our way onto an airplane to fly to Idaho. Ethan, what's your fortune cookie say?
You will be involved in a plane crash.
So it begins. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Alright, then we'll start it. I guess we should probably start by saying, like, who exactly am I here with?
So I'm Ross Seavey. I live here in Idaho. I have Switchback Outdoors, which is a YouTube channel. Yeah, that's it. That's me in a nutshell.
Fun fact, that's actually not Ross in a nutshell. You see, Ross is kind of a big deal. He's been living and hunting in Idaho his entire life. He's killed tons of black bear, elk, mule deer, pronghorn. He's literally killed everything in Idaho, except people. That I know of. He was even nice enough to invite this guy to help me kill my first black bear ever. Next thing I know, I'm in Idaho and we're setting up a tent. Give us a tour. What we got in there?
This is the ballroom.
That's it. Pretty easy, pretty quick tour.
That there is a pine tree. You can tell it's a pine tree because of the way it is.
Yep.
Now we're getting into the hunting gear. Now the hunting gear we're using on this trip is not your average whitetail hunting gear.
That's gonna be the one you're packing. You're gonna be a legit Western hunter.
The backpack is not just an ordinary backpack. It's specially built to carry a ton of stuff for a long time. Keep in mind, for this hunt, this backpack is literally my lifeline. That's where all my food is, water, extra clothes, gun, ammo, and even a bear if we end up killing one and needing to carry it out. Is this like a bag for, like, if someone was wanting to go way back in there and hunt? That's what they take?
Yep.
And camp with?
3,300 cubic inches.
And then Ross moves on to showing me the weapon of choice. It's a Sig Cross, a modern bolt-action hunting rifle chambered in .308. It's deadly accurate and extremely capable of taking down even the biggest black bears. This is interesting.
What kind of trigger pulls on them?
It's got a 2-stage trigger, 2 pounds. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hey, let's do a photo shoot. Later that evening, Ethan had a migraine.
Got a migraine.
I chowed down hard on some hot dogs, and at this point, our campsite was fully set up. Not only was our kitchen in tip-top shape and fully functional, but now our tent was too. This is where we'd be sleeping for the next 5 days. No lights, no heat, just a canvas tent, cots, and sleeping bags. The first night was rough. All right, guys, we survived the first night. I'd give quantity of sleep 2 out of 10, quality of sleep also 2 out of 10. We're heading out. First day hunting in Idaho. I had no idea what I was doing. The hunting strategy is completely different than Kentucky. You essentially hike to the peaks, pull out your binoculars, and just look for animals. If you find an animal, you go after it. Hi guys, we're looking for bears because we're bear hunting. But we did find 10 elk, so that is kind of cool. As you guys can maybe see, the sun is kind of in our face, so we're gonna eat breakfast and give it time to get up. So for breakfast here, breakfast in a skillet. I don't know if there's skillets in here, but we'll make do with what we got. We got Chef Bennett over here. He's gonna be cooking it up.
There's his button.
It definitely does not look like food right now. And then we let that sit for 15 minutes. I bet this would be good on a tortilla. I see him.
can't see it right now, though.
I can't either.
It's right there somewhere. Dang it. Wish there wasn't a cub.
We found a bear, but... Alright, so in case you guys don't know, you're allowed to shoot pretty much any bear. Unless it's a sow with cubs. There's bears. There's bears. That's our first bear. Dude, I didn't see. I was the last person to see the bear, and I'm supposed to be the one shooting it. After realizing that was a non-shootable bear, we moved on up to the next knob and continued to glass for a couple more hours. And that was when I spotted another bear.
What do you see?
Yeah, there's a bear.
Is there?
Yeah, see this big open field?
So is that the first time you've ever spotted a bear?
Spotted a bear, yes. Spotted anything? Also, yes.
And that's a good spot.
That's a long ways away. It's 2,300 yards away. I seen a black stump, and then the stump started moving. I was like, you know what? It's probably not a stump. On our way back to camp, I decided to take a shot with the gun just to get a little more familiar with it. We picked out a rock about the size of a watermelon, and then I just laid down just as if it was a bear and took the shot. I hit a little bit to the right, but not bad.
Build us a fire, eat some sandwiches, then go kill a bear.
What's on the menu?
Carne asada tacos.
What kind of carne is this?
Beef.
Oh, okay.
It's already seasoned, and I pre-cooked it.
What time is it? Like 9:30? We didn't get back till just like a few minutes ago. Just so happens they didn't want to cooperate today. Here we go. Now look. Alright guys, it's day 2. We're going to the same spot we did yesterday morning. We're going to do about the same thing. Go in there and glass, and then if we see one, go after it.
That looks like a bear killing face.
Alright guys, it is the beginning of day 3. What'd you say, Ross?
Another bear.
Closer.
Closer's good.
A slight problem, it's 2 miles as the crow flies, probably about 5 walking. Ethan has already stated he's not going.
Wait me by, put my hat over my eyes and go to bed. Wish y'all luck.
Ethan, are you gonna sit at this rock? You think you're gonna make this camp? Base camp? Ethan's gonna watch base camp. What's our update status?
We're gonna drop down, cruise up to this next ridge, hike up this next ridge, wait for him to make a mistake and get in a good spot. We might get up here and be like, he's right there.
I'm just chilling in my little camping spot, and I just now was able to see them way over there on the hill. Looks like they're having a rough time. I got YouTube going right here. I got the sun, some pretzels I'd ate.
Alright guys, we've closed the distance from 1,800 yards down to 800 yards. But the problem is that we don't exactly see him. Last place we saw him was right there. We're just sitting up here glassing until we see him move, and then we'll make another move and try to get closer. But he could be bedded down in the brush. He could have came down this way. He could have went down this way. We're just really not sure yet.
So, been about 2 hours I've been chilling. Nothing has happened at all. They didn't give me no binoculars or nothing like that. I think here in a minute we'll get me a Pop-Tart or something.
After watching the area the bear was in for about 2 more hours, we didn't see him at all. At this point, the bear just got away. We had no idea where he went. Until we saw him coming right at us.
I just spotted a bear working right towards us. We're gonna hit Kendall behind the gun. We got time, Kendall, so don't feel rushed at all. I mean, right now he's about 388.
And then just like that, he disappeared again, and we have no idea where he went this time. We never saw him again. That boy got gone.
Did you get him in the scope, Kendall?
Yeah, I saw him a lot.
Yeah? It's thick in there, huh?
Yeah, it's too thick. He was originally right over here. We thought he might come up here, but he didn't. He went back. I seen him a little bit, but he was like 450, 500 yards through a bunch of trees. And that is a very low percentage shot. So we obviously didn't take it. From here, we hunted the next 8 hours. I think we spotted like 3 or 4 more bears, but we didn't connect on any of them. There was a massive thunderstorm coming straight at our faces, and that is when we started booking it out of the woods. But oh yeah, we gotta go back and get Ethan. Not gonna lie, we totally forgot about him, and I had to go back and get him.
Howdy.
Well, how was your day?
I slept most of it.
Anyways, I see that you're behind the rock, but I don't know if you know there's a thunderstorm coming this way.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Where's everybody else?
Alright guys, me and Ethan's heading out.
Okay, Kendall and Bennett, you guys want to have a little friendly shooting competition? So we've got the brand new 6-hour P322. Never been shot yet. We'll go 1 for 1. We'll start with Bennett since you're younger. We got a Gatorade bottle out there about 20 yards. Bennett's first shot. Here goes Kendall. Oh!
That is way louder than I expected.
Alright guys, it is day 4. It is the last day of hunting. What are you thinking?
Best stories are when it comes down to the last day.
I like
Then you have
that.
to like suffer through the whole thing, and then it all comes together, and you're just like, yes.
That's what we're hoping for.
That's the. But if it doesn't happen, then it's kind of like, huh, that sucks.
So here we were. The moment I wasn't looking forward to. Last evening of the last day with no bear. But that's not what hunting's about. Hunting is not about going out and killing something every single time you go out. It's about going out into God's creation with good buddies, having a good time, exploring new areas, and just living life to the fullest. There'll be hunts that you go out and you don't see a single animal. But this hunt was not one of those hunts.
We just started hiking up the trail we've been hiking up. I happened to look over in this brush pocket, and there's a bear.
Said he's not the biggest bear in the world, but to me,
He looks good.
he looks good to me. He's a bear. That's kind of what we're here for. It is day 4, and I am loading the bullet right now.
Let's do it.
First time in Idaho. It may not be a massive bear, but a bear's a bear. Ready?
Put another one in.
Let's go.
Woo! Woo! That sounds like a hit. Keep on him. Just watch him. Just watch him. Oh, dude, he's rolling. You smoked him.
He's in the trees.
Yeah, he's done. Oh, keep on him. He's done. Keep on him just in case, but he's done. That is so cool,
Shot
man.
him till he stopped, and with pretty much anything, once you hit it one time, you want to just keep shooting it till it does stop.
You did awesome. I almost thought you hit him. I think you shot a little to the right, maybe that first shot.
Really? As in, still hit him, or?
No, I think because he looked kind of to his right. That was impressive though, because as he was going,
Dude, you smoked him.
you smoked him.
We were just talking about how it's going to come down to the last day.
Yep. And
So to make the story,
yeah, it did make a good story, didn't it?
dude, we were planning on doing a death hike. We've hiked in here so many times. I'm like, that looks so much different. And I'm like, that's a bear. He made a couple awesome shots on him. Bears are tough, dude. I'm so happy it worked out.
Nice job.
You've honestly killed it out here. I'm not even saying that for camera or anything. You've done amazing. We'll get above him.
Yeah.
And then we'll come down on top of him. Because if for some reason he was alive.
Yeah, he would most likely run downhill. Yeah.
So go up here, Kendall. Let's go up here.
Oh, is he on this?
He's right in this little bottom.
He appears to not be breathing anymore, but I will poke him to make sure. He is dead.
Predator management. How do you feel? After 4 days of hard hunting.
Even if we didn't kill anything, I still like that's part of it. But we ended up getting something. That's a big plus.
That is Kendall's first bear.
How old do you think this one is?
I would say 2.
Dude, when you get him tanned,
Yeah.
that thing is gonna clean up and it's gonna pop on that contrast.
Yeah.
He's got a super nice hide. He hasn't rubbed at all. Good job, buddy.
Honestly, I'm not kidding about you coming out and killing them.
Come from a place like this and take on these mountains, it takes a lot.
Because I've never seen a bear up close dead before, so I'm inspecting this bad boy. Let's see, this is what they want to see. Kentucky people who's never seen one before kind of want to see this. They want to see what is in there. It's crazy. This is going to be a very organic carpet. If you like hunts like this, click right over here because you're gonna be able to subscribe to his channel. His channel is full of hunts all like this.